hopefully that is on and we are sorted. Right, so, it was a bit of a pain in the arse to get here, but I'm here and that's what matters. Let's see if we can turn that around there a bit to give you a better view of what I'm doing as and when it is starting, which is now actually. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making some cornbread, we're going to be cooking some barbecue ribs. I'm going to put my phone on charge because that always needs to be done and I always forget. There's a chance this may not work, but there's also a chance that it will work really well. But you've just got to give it a go, haven't you? You know, you just got to try. Trying is the first step to success. Right, that's that charging. Can you even see that? Oh, nearly lost the bloody phone, but it gave us a better thingy. Yes, mate, Sound Finchy, how are you, dude? Got something for you, mate. Got some flipping barbecue ribs to cook up, mate. And got some mixture for a cornbread and some beans. And we're going to be doing smoky beans, just as you asked. Right then, so I've got both stoves here today. This could very well go tits up because I don't have my normal fuel source. Normally I use the bioethanol, and unfortunately I don't have any. So I'm using a mixture of gas and gel fuel, which could be the death of the cornbread. So what I need to do first is prepare everything for making the cornbread. So you get all your dry ingredients, which we've got here. We've got some, I saw it pop up on my screen, bless you, yes mate. We've got the corn, let's put that on there actually. Don't know what that is. I can go there. We've got some flour, which we'll mix. The recipe was liberated from Preppy Kitchen, another YouTuber who's got loads. I'm all good, mate. I'm just getting ready for work. Oh, that sounds shit, dude. In with your sugar and baking powder. And then we need to melt some butter, heat up some milk. So I'm going to do that now. We'll heat up the milk first, I believe. Let's just make sure that that's there. And I'm in a cave, mate. There's tons of glass all over the floor. I'll message you, mate, on Instagram about its location. It's a bit of a pain to get to. I've literally savaged my ankle or the back part of my calf muscle with brambles, slipped down a piece of mud, but that'll be on the main video. It should be fun. It's all good fun, isn't it? So, right, anyway, stop waffling. I'm gonna have to concentrate for a short period of time while we get this sorted. You have to make sure that the just bear with me while my brain engages on doing two things at once. Yeah, you have to make sure that the milk's warm and the butter is melted. So I'm going to melt the butter, and then I'm going to add, where did I put the butter? The milk that I'm going to warm up on here. That's the wrong pan, isn't it? No. So we just need that to melt. Hopefully not to absolutely incinerate, because the only problem with using the gel fuel is it's either on full tilt or you turn it off. What's up, everybody? I'm a little bit busy at the moment, but I will talk to you when things calm down and I'm not too in the zone, you know. So let's get the the gas lit as well. I love the sound of gas igniting. Something special about it. Pan, and we're going to heat up the milk. It doesn't need to be mega warm, it just needs to be heated so that when you add the butter, it doesn't curdle. See what I mean by the flame being quite intense on that? And I'm not even sure we can turn that off, you know. I'm not sure. So I'm deliberately holding it up slightly so that it doesn't catch too much, because we don't want to cook it. We just need it to be melted before we add it to the milk. And then we're going to add our egg. There we go. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Quicker than anticipated. Let's pop that over there. Make sure this milk's not going to be boiling, because we don't want it to. That's that done. We're just going to heat it up. So let's knock that off for now. I'm running out of space. I'm going to see if I can put that gel burner out. Nah, sorry, it'll be alright, won't it? I'm only going to have to light it again. Right then, so you get your dry ingredients like this, which is all of your dry ingredients in there, and you just give it a good old mix. Now, I don't have a whisk. Apparently, I asked my daughter, I was like, do you know where my whisks are? She says, you threw them away. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, you said they don't work anymore, throw them away. Oh. I was like, well, that's probably why I can't find them. Because I've thrown the bog of things away. You just got to make sure that this is all nicely mixed together. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients, the milk, the butter, and the egg, which I'm going to sort out in a second. Just after sorting this out. Now, I'm not going for perfection. I'm just going for whatever's easy. So, if I'm doing something wrong, I do apologise. If this isn't how other people do cornbread, I do apologise. But this is how I do it. So, yeah. In with the butter into the milk. Find your egg, if you've got an egg. If you haven't got an egg, the chances are you're not making cornbread. Pop that over there, we don't need that. Crack your egg into that. Got a little trash pile going on over there. This is why I bought this tub as well. Throwing shit all over the place. Because that all needs to then go into this tub so we can whisk it. Sort of. Because I don't want to scratch the bottom of the pans. So yeah, mix your egg in to your butter and milk. There's already bits of sand in this as well, so it's going to be crunchy cornbread. Which reminds me, before I start doing that, what I do need to do is heat up some oil. I think I'm going to do the cornbread on the gas. I think. Just in case it doesn't go according to plan. Alright. Okay, that's weird. Do it live! Do it live! It's making a hissing noise, but the gas isn't coming through. I can hear it, but I can't strike it. Let's try and use a lighter to strike it instead of pissing around with that. Yeah, I think it was the flint that was causing the problem. Ow, that was hot. Okay, we've got our pan. I was going to use the smaller one for that, wasn't I, actually? So yeah, screwed up there, so I'm going to have to use that, which I didn't really want to. It's all gone Pete Tong. I'm kind of at a point now where I'm like, my brain's just given up. Right, well, I didn't bring the other one, so let me just take that off there before we cause something an injustice. Get off. So, I'm going to heat up some oil. Right, we're back on track. I just had a bit of a moment. Get some oil in there. We need to heat that oil up quite high, because once we start mixing all this stuff together, we're going to need to pop it in there, into the hot oil, and then kind of like, you'll see. So dry ingredients in with your wet ingredients, and mix it all together, and it will create a sort of batter. Now I have already trial run this cornbread. I wasn't coming in blind and just giving it a go on the spot. I did do one yesterday, and you know what? It was all right. It was a bit salty, which is why I've left the salt out this time and just gone for the sugar, so it should be a bit of a sweeter cornbread, hopefully. See what I mean by that flame on that? It's just flipping annihilated when you use the gel. But again, I've got no bioethanol, so there's not much of a choice, really. That can go in there for now. Why is that locking on? Oh, that looks nice and hot, doesn't it? Why does it keep locking up? Flipping thing. Turn the heat down. And get your batter in. Now we've got to try and mimic an oven. It's not going to be perfect. But does that fit on there? Maybe. Maybe that's our oven. We'll soon find out, I'm sure. Let's turn the gas down because we don't want it to absolutely annihilate it. We want it to cook it nice and steady. Right, let's have a look at the... What's going on? What's up, Jason? How'd you get gas in a cave? Just plug it into the wall, mate. There's like a little gas outlet in this medieval cave. No, I've got a gas canister, dude. Oh, anyway, let's have some alcohol. Homemade cranberry cider, for anyone who cares. Right, now what we're going to do, we're going to get some oil in there, and we're going to sear off these ribs that have been marinating. Oh, hopefully I've got a glove in here. Does I has a glove? I does has a glove. Just saves me having to wash my hands after touching the meat. Won't hurt a bit. We're going to sear these on each side. Spitting and popping at me and all sorts. Jesus. I'm regretting using that gel. There is regret already. I've got no way of dousing the flame either. So I reckon we're just going to fry them. I don't think I'm even going to try and kind of bake them at all. I'm just going to fry them off intensively. And we've got some beans here as well, which I'm going to just add a bit of liquid smoke to, a bit of spice. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. The only thing I think I'm going to fail at is the cornbread. Everything else is going to be fine because there's ways around it. I love watching you problem solve in real time. Great content. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I mean, you've got to, haven't you? You know, as you very well know, when you're outdoors, you've got to adapt. Regardless, obviously, I'm not in a survival situation, as like you put yourself in, where you go out in sub-zero and that, but you've got to be willing to adapt and able to adapt. I did have a moment where I was like, I'm like, shit, what am I doing? But then it was all good. I've got some coat, not bad for the money. Oh, same coat. Yeah, it's really warm. It's done well over winter, to be honest. This was second hand anyway. I got it off eBay. I didn't pay full price. I don't pay full price for anything. I like second hand stuff. I like, you know, it's already had its own story, so to speak. Now, they seem to be calming down a little bit there. Let's have a quick butcher's at what's going on in here. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to lift that off. There we go. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, you know. That does not look too bad at all. Can it go down a little bit more? Is it still on? Yeah, it's still on. Turn it down a little. The knob on it's really, really fine. I'll show you where I am. Let's go for a little wander while that does its thing. Hopefully I don't knock it over. So it's like a sort of like it's like an area where there's jumps and stuff. That's the massive hill that I came down last time I was here, and that's where I came down today. Tried to get in a different way. I'm glad I did as well because I did slip over there. And I don't fancy coming down that hill. It's really, really steep. Yeah, really don't fancy that. Yeah, it's just a little cave. It's pretty cool. Let's pop you back here in your spot so you can see what's popping. And I'm going to pour another drink. Oh, because I deserve it. So I'm only doing 4 of these ribs. I thought that would be plenty enough. Go on. Oh. So yeah, just want to say thank you to all new subscribers as well. There's been a couple more people jumping on the bandwagon of recent, which is always nice, you know. It's always good to see new people and that. That's a bit far away now, isn't it? I can't actually see what people are saying. And it's wonky. Wonky in a cave. He ate beans. Gas and goo. Yep. Fart powered. Methane's actually flammable, isn't it? I wouldn't want to cook with it though. Okay, so they're very well done on that side. Adds to the outdoor flavour. Problem, as I say, the problem with the gel fuel is you cannot control the flame. It's literally on, and it's on as much as it wants to be. You have no control over it. Let me show you. It's actually gone out. It has run out. I can't add any just yet as well because there's still like embers of it smouldering, which is slightly annoying because that puts them on hold for now. As I say, I didn't have any bioethanol, so I can't even use, I haven't even got a backup plan for it. Just literally got to wait for those embers to fizzle out. Because otherwise when I put the fuel in there, it's just going to ignite. Then it's going to go into the fuel bottle, which, let's face it, we don't want this napalm stuff going up in flames, do we? Nah. I can still see a little ember, and I'm just not willing to risk it. Do you know what? I could probably cook the beans on here as well. What do you think? That's going to be hot, isn't it? It is. But then I'm going to struggle to take the lid off because it's going to have the flipping beans in it. So it would have been a good idea. But, oh, childproof locks. I nearly couldn't get in it then. That would have been terrible, wouldn't it? Righty-ho. Let's get another dollop in there. I don't like this gel stuff. I don't mind the gas when it works. I just love the bioethanol. I just think it is the one for me. It is the fuel for me. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Just get me my ribs. Pop them back on there. And we'll see how we're doing it. What's up, Kate? How you doing? Yeah, they're going to be a little bit burnt, but burnt's better than not cooked, isn't it? I mean, you know, the last thing you want to do is undercook your meat and then be ill, because that would just suck so bad. So damn bad. I believe I've pretty much nailed it, you know. Everything's in, everything's on. I'm tempted to check this. I wish I'd brought my gloves. I didn't bring them today because it wasn't that cold. Because then I could have just picked that off each time. Just behave yourself. Decent. Not quite sure about this cornbread. I'm not sold. I've got a feeling it's going to be proper burn on one side. Might have to flip it, guys. What do you reckon? Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Lovely. The cornbread I made at home yesterday looked a lot better than that. Oh. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off now. Whatever heat is there is going to carry on cooking that. Bugger. Oh, wow. But, you know, it'll be alright, I'm sure. Actually, let that rest over there for now. And then we heat the beans up, and then that's it. Pretty much done. Challenge completed. This was a challenge by Finchy Outdoors. What's up, Better? What's up, Richard? Keep hearing people, but I'm not sure where they are. See if we can put these on the side. What are you saying, man? You're right. Yeah, sound. I thought I could hear people. How's it going? You good? Well, I'm just cooking up some grub, innit? Yeah, live. Cooking up some grub. Got some fucking ribs there and all sorts. How you doing, good, yeah? You're alive? Yeah, it's on live, yeah. How did you get down here? Did you come up from that way? You know what? I came over that way with the one mate. Fucking hell, it's spreading, but... That means spreading. Up on the left. Yeah, man, just say hello to the lads that are over there. Just explaining a different way of getting down here as well. A bit safer, like possibly the way I want to go back is probably going to be good. Ooh, they're looking alright there, aren't they? Yeah, they're not looking bad. I think we can get the beans on it though. I think. Get the beans on it though. Do apologise for popping off there. Just wanted to go say hi instead of just randomly sitting in a cave, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Don't need it that high. Use this pan. Got most of the grit out of it. Still be alright. I think they're going to be good, you know. I think they're going to be good. I don't think they need any more. I think they're good. I'm going to say they're good. Let's get the beans in. We'll get some smoky flavours in there. Again, this was a challenge by Finchy Outdoors. So if you do have a challenge that you want me to have a go at, I will give it a go. Now, obviously it's got to be doable outdoors. Now, I think I'm going to struggle with yours, Jason, with the beef Wellington, but I've bought something that might help me do it. So it's all about, you know, just, again, adapting. I'm going to be doing it in a mess tin, and I've bought something that raises it off the ground ever so slightly. So it's kind of like just like a little piece of mesh that sits in the bottom of it. Yeah, it's going to be all right. Now the cornbread, it went a bit south, overdone. The gas just ripped through it a little bit too much. I'm wondering where the bloody hell's did that thing to try and douse this. It sort of worked. I think that's put that out anyway. So in with some liquid smoke. Stubbs liquid smoke. And this cat bothering me. Get some of that in there. Hopefully that's enough. And gonna get some spice in there. That's a smoky bourbon flavoured hot sauce. And let's give that a little stir. Oh no, I don't want to be stirring it with a metal spoon, but I haven't got anything else. I don't think I packed a spork. I really don't want to be breaking my non-stick. Let's try it. Smoky beans. Could probably put some more of that smoky stuff in. Wasn't sure how much to put in, you see, so little first. I can stir it with this. That's safer, isn't it? And they're done. They're only beans, aren't they? They're already kind of cooked. So, let's knock that off. Let's get a plate. And let's get some served up. Oh yeah, they look good. Will that sit on there? Very nice. Let's see how the bread's gone. It's sort of okay. It's okay on one side. It's probably cooked. Not sure. It probably could have done with a little bit longer on that side though, to be honest. I nearly picked that up with my flipping hand then. That would have been a bit of a catastrophe. Let's get some of them beans in there. And there we go. Finchy Outdoors Challenge, done. Sort of. I did think I was going to screw up with the cornbread. It's not that bad. Probably could have done with a bit more done on that side there. But yeah, not bad. I'll give some of the ribs a go in a minute. But that's going to be messy, especially when you've got a beard and a moustache. Bad things happen. But yeah, done. Now, I think she probably didn't see the end of it, but he said he had to go to work, so a bit overdone, but you know. Yeah, man. Not bad. Pretty good. A bit tough in places. Might be overcooked. Right, so I'm going to get this scoffed. That is the live done. The rest of it will be done like a normal video. Like packing away, all that jazz, but yeah, not bad at all. There's never enough meat on these, is there? It's trying to find what's meat and what's not. Sweet. Right then. You guys take it easy. And I'll see you on the next one. Feel free to drop a challenge that you'd like to see in the comment section of the main video, which will be uploaded probably. I usually get around to finishing it Sunday after all the editing and stuff. But I'm going to get this scoffed, get tidied up, pack away, and try and get out of here without fucking falling over again. Excuse the language, sorry. But yeah, that's me, done. Latest taters.